All right, hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bowhunting Wilderness Podcast. Jason Sam Kovac here. We're getting ready. We're going to head out and go do some scouting. It's midday. It is a beautiful day. It's 79 degrees. It's absolutely gorgeous out here today. Little breeze, little windy. It's actually going to be 13 mile an hour winds with 25 mile an hour gusts today. But we're looking for trees that we want to hunt. So we're going to go scouting right now. Then we'll come back to hunt. When I come back to hunt's when I'll grab my pack and I will grab my stand out of the back end and go. But right now I want to be light, mobile, and fast so that I can cover ground. I honestly wouldn't even bring my bow too much, except for there is a few reasons I do. I don't expect to hunt anything right now. I'm moving too fast to be sneaky because I'm scouting, but there are a couple reasons this goes. One reason down here in the south is this is a spider stick. Okay, you need this to knock the webs out. You got to knock all the webs out. I mean, it's covered in webs head to toe most of the time from knocking webs from these orb weavers and stuff like that out of the way. The other thing is you need to be shooting throughout the season, okay? You want to be stump shooting and practicing. So as I'm scouting, I will, like when I go out and I find what I want, when I'm working my way back to the truck, I'm stump shooting and playing a little bit. But you want to be able to go light and mobile when you're doing this kind of stuff. A few tips for you for hunting. These are fantastic for not only keeping glare off. If you're bald like I am, my hair is a little bit thin on the top, just barely. If you look close enough, you can almost see my skin through my hair. So this is kind of nice, keeps that glare and that shine down. It also keeps the sweat from dripping down out of my eyes, and it keeps the bug spray on longer. If the sweat drips, then it washes off the bug spray and it washes it into your eyes. Bug spray, mandatory, okay? As far as hunting with bug spray, some people think that it's going to ruin it because it's too much scent and too much odor and you're going to get busted, and I get that, I understand it, but if you're up in a tree and you're constantly doing this and you all the time and you're going crazy and you're swatting at mosquito, you're never going to see anything anyway. So put the bug spray on, play the wind right, and don't worry about it. Do I run a thermocell? Yes, I run a thermocell. It is on my bag every single second. All the time. It hangs right here and it is used. The thermocell also does fantastic. Can't scout with a thermocell very well because I'm moving too quick, and then by the time I stop, which means that the thermocell is not moving with me. The scent of it is drifting back. When I stop, it is kind of nice, but it's also, I don't need to spend the money to run it. I'm going to go right now like this, and I'll probably sweat most of this bug spray off, which is why it stays in my pocket and goes with me. 40% is all you need. I promise you, there is no benefit to 100% DEET, so not needed. Now, I'm also not taking any water, taking my pack. I'm not taking anything with me. I'm probably going to cover 2.5 or 3 miles in here looking, but I know where I'm going. On my phone, which I'm recording this on, I have OnX. I have it set as a tracker right now. It is tracking everywhere I go, so as I find spots along the way, I can mark them. And also, the most important factor that you have is your compass, okay? Notice mine is not around my neck or anything like that. It is right here where it's always easy to grab. I hook my thumb on there it is. I flip it over, I look, I get a compass bearing, and I know what's going on. I know that as I head into here to go, regardless of where I go, south takes me back to this main road, okay? So even if I go 3 straight miles that direction, south will get me back to this road. That's the key thing. So that is my lifeline on here, that between that and my phone. But if my phone and the tracker goes out, then I have a way back. With the tracker, it allows me to know exactly where I went, so when I do scout my way back, I don't just walk the same path and just look at the same stuff over again. It lets me see where I was in relationship to. Or if I mark a tree or two in there that I like and I want to see what's around it on my way, I can see and I can put pieces of the puzzle together with that OnX tracker. Same thing you can do with a GPS or anything like that too. I also have my GPS in my pocket right here on my thing. It's always in my side pocket, so if I do kill a deer, then I can turn that on for that tracker mode. That Garmin, that 4Trax 801 is so precise. I love it. So I use it for blood trailing or for any of that kind of stuff when I actually put an animal down. But those are basically a few tips for you when you're going out there. Snake boot wise, I'm running light, okay? I want light. These are my lightest weight boots. They're my most comfortable and they work good. These are those Rocky ones. This is what I wear. I'm not getting anything crazy or putting any more clothes on. And we're just gonna go scout, find what we want and make it happen. But those are some tips for you as you're doing this stuff. There's no way in the south to beat the bugs other than bug spray or a thermocell or a combination of the two. The advantage to a thermocell when you are on stand, because right now, even now, when I stop and I'm trying to glass trees and I'm looking for acorns and stuff like that up there, or persimmons, these mosquitoes are, even though I got bug spray on, they're all over right here, bouncing off me, and they're all right here. I don't mind that right now when I'm scouting, because I can swat, I can, I can do whatever, blow at them, I can get pissed, I can do whatever I want to. When I'm actually set up and hunting, that thermocell creates this bubble around you and a wall, and you can see these mosquitoes all over out here, but they won't enter that circle, which means I get my hearing back. By having my hearing, I can hear deer coming and things like that, or anything that I hear, hogs grunting, something like that. When those mosquitoes are right here, you don't get that luxury. So a thermocell is very, very important. Thermocells do break. I do not have my other one with me, but I do always carry a backup. My green one, you notice that you've seen me carry before. It's one like this. You see me do a review on it on my thermocell one. Well, that one died about a week and a half ago. The igniter just failed. I used it in that really, now I've had them in many storms and I've had them wet before, that's no big deal. But that one, after I used it in that real torrential thunderstorm where you saw me, if you're in my Patreon channel, you saw me swinging in a tree, and it was brutal. Brutal storm that came through. I was never been so soaked. It was like 3 inches of rain in an hour and a half. It was unreal. Ever since then, that thermocell, I could not get it to ignite. I'd turn it on, I'd hit it, I'd hit it, I'd hit it, I'd hit it, I'd look at it, I'd get it there, it'd have the little glow just a little bit. Okay, I'd start walking, mosquitoes would be eating me alive. When I'm on stand, I look down, the thermocell's dead. Hit the button, poof, light back up, fire it, get it to light up, it'd work. I'd be sitting on stand, half hour later, all of a sudden I'd be getting hit again. Look down, thermocell's dead. So they can go bad, so carry a backup one. This one lives in my truck. This is one I've had for many years, proven, and it lives in my truck. I do believe that was just a fluke. I even bought the same exact style of one again. I did not get anything different. I bought a different color, but I bought the same exact style as what that one that failed was. Like I said, I think it's a very rare day they do fail. It can happen. So just some tips for you. Keep your stuff together. Keep yourself in order there with all that. But like I said, for this kind of stuff and what I'm doing now, running light, I always have my knife with me. Always got a knife on. This is a Bradford Guardian right here, Guardian 3 that I have. My Travis Styles knife, my Minuteman knife is my everyday EDC carry. But since I dull that one out so much every single day, for hunting, when I'm out here, I carry this one because I keep it sharp and it doesn't get used as much, and it's just here. So, like I said, and this one's just razor scary sharp, where with my everyday one that I carry every day, I'm using it for boxes, I'm using it for everything all the time. I just keep that one sharp because I'm always using it and dulling it out, but so it's always sharp. This one is scalpel scary sharp, and it basically is just here for me. So, but I'm carrying my knife. I got my my compass on me. I have a pair of binoculars so I can see. These are mainly so I can see in the trees, and I can check acorn crop, and I can check fruit, and I can see what's going on. And I can also then, from those places, I can scan areas there looking for rubs or anything like that around there as well too. So a few little tips for you. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna go out and we're gonna go chase some animals down, see what we can find. So thanks for watching.